On the edge of the town of Kestrel Row stood a post office that no longer delivered letters. The building remained open, its windows polished and its bell rung each morning. But the mail inside was never sent. Everyone knew this, and yet people still came. The letters were addressed to moments rather than people. To the morning before I left. To the version of me that wasn't afraid. To what we almost were. No stamps were required. Only honesty. Mara discovered the post office. On a day when the sky felt too large. And her thoughts too loud. She had been carrying a sentence in her chest for years. One that never found a listener. When she stepped inside, the air smelled of paper and rain. And behind the counter sat an elderly man stitching envelopes with silver thread. "Will it arrive?" Mara asked, holding her letter with both hands. The man smiled without looking up. "All letters arrive," he said. "Just not where you expect." She slid the envelope across the counter. It was addressed to yesterday, just before the silence. The man placed it gently into a wooden slot labeled unclaimed. "Most people check back," he added. "Some never do." Days passed. Then weeks. Life continued in its uneven way. But one evening, as Mara walked home, she noticed something different. The street lamps hummed a tune she recognized. A melody her mother used to sing. A bakery window glowed warmer than usual. A stranger met her eyes and smiled, as if remembering her from a dream. Small things began returning, feelings she thought were lost, courage she didn't recall earning. Not the past itself, but its echoes, softened and useful. Mara went back to the post office. The man handed her a small parcel. "What's this?" She asked. "Your reply," he said. Inside was nothing but a blank page. She frowned until she realized the truth. The letter had done its work. Some messages aren't meant to be read. They're meant to be released. As she stepped outside, the bell rang behind her, not to mark an ending, but a quiet continuation. And for the first time in a long while, Mara felt the present settle gently around her, like something that had finally decided to stay.